Well, welcome back. So, nasty weather outside, and so I thought I would come down here and do some picking. So, yesterday I was watching a couple videos trying to maybe relax for a minute. So I usually, when I relax, I try to watch other guys' videos. And I come across my good buddy Trekmaster30. I just rolled over his 500th video. Congratulations, buddy. That is one heck of a feat there. 500 videos. I've done it, and I know it's a lot of time, a lot of work, and just really awesome. So, in honor of that, I'm going to grab a bucket of locks that I got from Trekmaster30 because I just happen to have one of those here. So I'm gonna pull out a lock here. Let's see. Well, I pulled out it's a Corbin, which is kind of fitting because he really likes his Corbins. And this one just happens to be called, I was laughing because it's called Time for a Beer. It has a key. Key works perfectly. You know what? Who am I to argue with Trekmaster30? I think it's time for a beer. I'm going to go grab one. Be right back. Just a second here. I happen to have a fridge here with a beer. So I guess we'll have beer and we'll see if we can get into this lock. How about that? Pretty good. Okay. I'll set that off to the side. Let's see if we can get the lock in the vise and see if I can maybe get this sucker open. Alright. Let's see here. Key. Well, it was working. There it goes. I have a little hang up there once I put it in the vise, but now it looks like it's working. So, okay, it is locked back up. Let's grab my 50 thousandths and see if I can fit it in the top of that keyway. I think I probably can. 50,000 pry bar. Alright, yeah, that'll work. And let's grab my gem, because, well, that's what I usually go with. By the way, here was the bidding on that key. I just happened to look down at the key and realized I didn't show that. Pretty darn good bidding. Got high one, low one, high one, low, low. Yeah, pretty good bidding. So let's, without further ado, see if we can get into this thing. Trekmaster makes some awesome locks. He has been a really good addition to this community. Just really enjoy the guy. That was 3, I believe. 2 just gave me a click. 1 just gave me a good counter and set. Okay. Well, I just seem to have lost some feedback here. I was getting some there at the beginning. Let's see here. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go with something a little deeper. Because with that bidding, hold on a second, maybe. No, I thought maybe I had something. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with something deeper. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go with a thinner pick and maybe try to work from the bottom. Let me grab my, let's grab my 18 thousandths DeForest Diamond. How about that? I haven't used that one in a while. It's one of my favorites, especially when I've got some high cut stuff and when I'm working from a bottom. You know what? I think I just felt some feedback there in the back. Okay, I got a click. Didn't set though. Let's see. Okay, there was a click on 3. Got very light tension. There was 2, and wow, I just got a good false set going. Nice. Okay. Getting feedback on 1, I think. Maybe not. I think we've got some counter milled chambers because I'm having to manually turn some of this back. Oh wow, I think I just well overset 1. Okay, there was 2 again. Got 1, 4, 1 again. Lots of 1. Wow, 1's high cut. That was 4. Gave me a click, but didn't get a set anything. I lost my false set and I haven't seen it since. After I overset, I think that kind of ruined my false set. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go gingerly on this. And kind of maybe go slow. Maybe that's why he called it time for a beer, because after you get done with it, it's time for a beer. Well, I'm not getting any good feedback here, guys. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there it is. 3. Whoa, and it's open. Wow. That was crazy. But that's the way it goes when you're picking a lock from somebody who's been making locks for quite a while and picking locks. He knows what he's doing. So at any rate, we got into it. It took me a little bit of work and a little finagling there, but we got her done. So let's open her up and see what you know what, I think it's time for another drink of that beer. Alright, but let's get it open and see what Trekmaster30 put in time for a beer. Let's see here. I know you guys have went and checked out his channel. If you have not, make sure you go do so. Make sure you go subscribe to him. He has definitely become one of my good friends in this community, and I can't say enough about the guy. Heck, he helped design my logo for me that goes on the beginning of my videos. That logo that I use. He's just an all-around awesome guy. So just amazing. So definitely does a whole lot. He just did a huge 500th giveaway on his 500th video. So go show him some love. He's a good guy. But let's see if we can shim this lock nice and tight. Wow, I don't even think I can get a shim in there. We're gonna give it a shot, try to run this through. Pins are towards me. There we go. Okay, it is a little 5-pinner. As you can see, everything needed to be picked. Everything is well below the shear line, and all the key pins are in and working. So beautiful. Looks like we have a standard in 1, a very serrated in 2, a standard in 3, a very serrated in 4, and a standard in 5. Beautiful work. These are, the serrated ones are definitely homemade, but with his homemade they almost look stock because he makes such awesome serrations. In this core, he's done quite a bit with it. He's got countermilling in 1, threading in 2, countermilling in 3, threading in 4, and countermilling in 5. And that's some deep, very deep countermilling too. So that would explain the manual having to catch everything back. So let's see what kind of magic he put up top. Let's get that shim out of the way and get me a my tweezers here. Alright, and driver number 1. Wow, beautiful artwork of a pen here. Wow, that is a trophy. Serrated on top, deep sharp spool on bottom. Just an awesome all-around looking pen, man. Beautiful work. Yeah, that's a great looking pen with a copper spring, and I'm already seeing that 1 is threaded as well. Alright, then we have 2, which is, oops, I just clipped him up here. Come back here. There we go. Oops, I dropped mine. Ugh. There we go. Making a mess of stuff here. That was a serrated, very nice looking serrated driver in 2. Come on now. Spring doesn't want to come out of 2. we are not going to force him at the moment. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, and I will go in and get him in a minute. Then we had another awesome, beautiful looking, like, gosh, I'd almost call that a 1, 2, 3, 4 spools with a serrated on top. Awesome, awesome looking pen. Oh, and a, wow, that was interesting. I don't know which one that was in. I'm hoping that wafer was in 3 or 2. Have to be in 2. I don't know where he would have came from or why he would have been there. But there was a wafer that just popped out of there. You're gonna have to let me know, Trekmaster30. I'm sure maybe you probably know where you put that or why you put that. We're gonna go ahead and get 4. That was weird. 4 is another serrated with nice sharp serrations on him, and a copper spring that just popped on out of there. And then in 5, well, 5 is a beautiful, very deep spool with 2 serrations on the bottom, very sharp on top, very sharp there on that second spool there. It's a spool, short spool with a long spool on top. Awesome, awesome pen, man. I'm gonna dig those springs out here. I'm kind of curious as to where that wafer or why that wafer was in there. That was the spring out of 5. See if we can find out if 3 had a spring hiding in there somewhere. He did. Okay. I'm going to flip him over. Oh, there was another wafer too. Wow, I don't know what these wafers are for. That was out of 3. And the spring out of 2 just popped out as well. Not certain. Oops. Not certain why those wafers were in there, unless they just added more pressure to the spring. You're gonna have to let me know, Trekmaster30, why I had wafers or what the purpose of those were. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and look and see what we got up top here. We got threading in 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't look like there's any threading in 4 and 5. Almost sounds like it though. Yeah, I think there might be threading in, or counter milling. I don't know, that's weird. There's something going on with that. It is definitely not smooth. Very interesting. I can try to throw some light on it, maybe you guys can see. Or maybe I can see better. Yeah, it's not threaded, but it definitely didn't feel smooth either. So, but at any rate, there's definite threading in 1, 2, and 3. So, beyond that, I'm not certain what he had going on. At any rate, let's do a close-up of these pens again, real quick, and say thank you very much to Trekmaster30 for making this lock. Thank you very much for sending it out to me, and I'll send it on to the rest of the community. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and well, have a beer and don't break the law.